Os. Welcome UNLV students to the Shotokan Karate Studies program. By now you should know you've already warmed up, you've gotten the warm-up that you feel your body needs, you're adequate for starting the program this morning. So let's go ahead and get started with our typical, quick, general warm-up. Ready? And Hajime. Ichi. Ni. San. Yon. Go. Alright, warmed up good there. Let's turn to the side, bring our heels to our glutes. Good, alright. Let's go ahead and do some high knees as well. Get my workout recorded. Here we go. High knees. You can do this slow, just like I'm doing. Again, just bringing your knees up. You can do it fast if you feel like kind of bouncing a little bit, working your calves a little bit. Or if you want to go slow, go slow. And yame. All right, let's come up on our toes, stretching out our calves. And yame. Very good. All right, let's go ahead and do some body hip twists. And yame. Good. Arm up, across the side, stretching out our shoulder. Good, other side. Again, don't hold these too long. Just doing dynamic stretches here. Nothing too static, nothing being held for too long. Switching over. Other side. Good. Feet just widen shoulder width. Go down, touch the floor. Go to the right. Back to center. Go to the left. Back to center. All right, make that a little wider. We're gonna go down to the right, turning up on our left heel, stretching out our hamstring. Good, now we're gonna turn to the left in a long front stance. Pushing on the quad here, pushing the knee over the toe. And down to a runner stance, or a runner stretch. Good. Back up. All right, we're gonna do everything to the other side now. Leaning to the left onto the right heel. Toes pointed up. Stretching out your hamstring. All right, let's rotate that all the way around. Good front stance, long, deep, pushing on the quad, pushing the knee out over the toe, getting a good stretch. Transition that into a runner stretch. And come back to center, come back standing. Good. Turn around, fix your gi. Back to me. Yoi. Subirachi. Break. Yoi. Seiza. Dojo-kun. 一つ、人格完成に人を盛ること。一つ、誠の道を守ること。一つと力の精神を養うこと。一つ、礼儀を重んずること。一つ、景気の湯を戒めること。Ready? That's it. よい。すぐらっち。Ready? よい。So today's class is an advanced class. So today's class is advanced class number 8. All right. So today we're going to try a couple different things. Just string some Kihon techniques together. Try to get just basically a workout, just a karate, Shotokan karate workout in this morning. So what we're doing first is we're going to go through all of our kata. We're going to go through from hand shodan all the way to teki shodan. Okay, so you should know those katas up to this point. And then we're going to throw some various Kihon techniques out that we're going to put into some combinations, work through those. All right, probably do a couple of those. We're going to try to pull some Kihon techniques directly from kata, or some Kihon combinations directly from kata. And then we're going to go back through kata as we wrap up as our cool down. So again, hopefully before you start this class, you know or are pretty well versed in all kata from Heian Shodan up to Teki Shodan. Okay, so you've completed your warm up, and let's go ahead and start with all kata just to start. So we're going to start with Heian Shodan, and I don't want you to start this too rapidly. All right, so kind of go through this at a slow pace. You are going to go through it at your own pace. All right, again, this is an advanced class, so you don't need me to count through each one of these. So we're just going to go through these at your own speed and your own pace, but don't go through it too quickly. All right, again, we're just coming off of our warm-up, so your hand shodan and hand nidan should be at a somewhat slower pace than typical. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'll go ahead and make sure that I'm started over here. Okay. All right, so hand shodan. Again, remember with all kata, I want you to go through protocol. Okay, so you should be coming from shizentai to yoidachi, to subidachi, to rei, back to yoi, announcing your kata, and then beginning the kata based on whatever it happens to be. All right. Also remember foot movement. So I'm seeing a lot of mistakes from my current students with foot movement with their kata. So remember that whatever foot is moving first in the kata is the foot that moves first to bow. Okay, so for hand shodan, for instance, the first foot movement is your left foot, right? Because we step into geita marai kumite, right? Or into geita marai. So whenever you start the kata, you move that foot to bow and to come back out. All right, same thing for hand nidan. Right, so just think about that before, as you're going through each kata, what foot moves first? Therefore, that foot needs to move first to bow. And as I'm thinking about it, hand shodan, all right, hand nidan, sandan, yondan, godan. So teki shodan is the only one that's a little off. After that, you get into basadai, kankudai, jion. Those are a little different because you will start off with different foot movements, so a different foot will move. So that said, for all of these kata, so for hand shodan to hand godan, you're moving your left foot first. All right, your left foot will come to your right because your left foot moves first in all of your kata from hand shodan to godan. All right, so I know I threw that out there. Maybe it's a bit preemptive, but as an advanced student, you're learning. If you haven't already learned basadai, you're learning. If you haven't already learned kankudai, jion, MP, those type of kata, where it will be a little bit different with your with which foot begins the kata. So just keep that in mind. All right. All right, so this one is hand Shotokan. Again, everything at your own speed and pace, but try to go a little bit slower here as you're warming your body. Hand Shotokan. And yame. All right, just giving you a few seconds to finish your kata. I don't know if I'm going too fast or too slow, so again, if we're all going at our own pace, just giving you a few seconds at the end of me finishing to allow you to finish before we move on to the next kata. All right, so this one is going to be hand Nidan. So I'm going to start here again. I'll switch to another side for Sandan and Yandan, and then maybe back over here for Godan. Just to kind of change it up, just so you can see things from another angle. All right, so hand Nidan, ready? Your own speed and pace. Slightly slower than a normal pace, okay? And Hajime. Hand Nidan. Hey. And yame. I slowed that one down quite a bit, so hopefully you were finishing about the same time, if not quicker than me on that one. All right, let's move right into hand Sandan. All right, for this one and for the rest, go ahead and go at your regular pace. Hopefully your heart rate is up. You feel pretty good about your movements at this point. Okay, so go ahead and do hand Sandan through Teki Shotokan at a normal speed and pace. Exactly what you would do for competition, exactly what you would do for a demonstration, but maybe hold back on the power a little bit, the power and the strength that's being thrown into each technique. Just go through the kata, okay? And Sandan, your own speed and pace. Ready? Hajime. Hey. And yame. Very good. Okay, next up is hand yandan. All right, hand yandan. Just to reiterate some key points of hand yandan. So imagine that your floor is a clock. Okay, there's a clock on your floor. You're starting at 6 o'clock. Okay, your first, so 12 o'clock is out here. This would be 3 o'clock. This would be 9 o'clock. All right, I want you to think about the pattern for this one. And I tried to go over this in an intermediate class earlier. So I just want you to think about this as you go through this one. All right, so again, you're starting at the 6 o'clock position, or if you want to say you're neutral, where you're in, where the hands would be in the dead center of the clock. So that's 12, 6, 3, and 9. Okay, when you start this kata, you're going to start moving to the 9 o'clock, then to the 3 o'clock, then to 12 o'clock. Okay, then you stop here to do your kicks and your Empiuchi, right? So from here, you're going 9 o'clock again and 3 o'clock. Then you move forward with your Shutouchi to 12 o'clock. Then you turn. All right, from this turn, you're going to about the 4 or 5 o'clock for your kick and your Nizuki, and then maybe 7 and 8 o'clock over here for your kick and Nizuki. And then you're moving back to 6 o'clock with your 3 Maroto Ukes, your Hizageri or your Hizauchi, turning back to 12 o'clock to finish your last 2 Shuto Ukes. All right, and I say that because I'm getting a lot of students that are doing their kicks from here, and they're kind of going in this direction and in this direction. So instead of going 9 and 3, they're going like 10 and 2, all right? Or they're going 11 and 1, right? So they're really moving their kicks in this direction for some reason. So I just want to make sure that you're moving, that your kicks are just like the beginning, all right? 9 and 3, moving forward, 9 and 3, okay? Let's go ahead and do Heian Yandan, ready? Heian Yandan. Your own speed and pace. Ready? Hajime. Seconds for you to finish. And Yame. All right, very good. So there's Heian Yandan. All right, just stressing a couple of key points there. Let's go ahead and do Heian Godan. Okay. Changing direction again. Again, you should do this as well. So if you're able, if you have the room, all right, try to switch up where you're starting your kata, so you don't get used to landmarks in the room or in the dojo that you're working in. All right, so just remember to switch it up so that you're doing things surprising your body, surprising your muscles, but also being able to make corrections where you need to based on the amount of space you have. For instance, if you're only limited to this amount of space, if you're only moving in this direction, you always know, all right, when I do my kick, I kind of have to step over to the side to do that kick, all right? But if you go from this direction, you're limited here again, right? So you know I have room to do that kick, but now I have to make a correction for when I do this punch, all right? So it makes you think as you're going through the kata, and that's very helpful if you're in a fighting situation, right? Because you're constantly having to adjust based on the amount of room, or based on where an opponent is coming in or an attacker is coming in from. So you're constantly having to make those changes on the fly as you go through this. All right, so just think about that. Think about, again, the space that you have and the room that you have. If you're able to move around to start your kata, that's a really good thing. All right. I'm typically going to always start from here and here just because I want to be in view of the camera for the entire kata. So that's something that I have to take into consideration, but you don't, right? You're not recording anything. You're not sending anything to me. So work with the space that you have in the way that helps you adapt and overcome. All right, Heian Godan. Same thing, your own speed and pace, ready? Kihon Workout, your own speed and pace. Hajime. All right, 2 seconds for you. And Yame. Oh, it's very good. All right, so there's hand Godan. Next up is Teki Shodan. So again, I'll do this one right here in front of you. Again, we're only moving horizontally in this, no vertical movement. Basically, this kata could be performed up against a wall if you had to, right? So, as I mentioned before, foot movement with this one. Typically with all your kata, the first foot that moves is the first foot that moves, is the foot that moves in a bow. Teki Shodan is a little different. Teki Shodan starts with your right foot. Your right foot comes to your left, but you step off with your left foot, okay, going to the right. So this is one of those off katas as far as that's concerned, as far as foot movement is concerned. Okay, so you start here, bow, flipping that right foot, and then you move the right foot in to here. So this is Teki Shodan Yoi. So this means you're ready to do Teki Shodan, right? Teki Shodan Yoi, and now it's kata Teki Shodan, and then you would begin. And you begin by moving your left foot across your right as you're moving to the right or in the right direction. All right, so let's do Teki Shodan together. Again, your own speed and pace. Don't go too fast here, don't go too slow here. Again, whatever you would typically do to demonstrate this for someone, or whatever you would typically do, maybe even for a competition, just don't throw much speed and power into this, okay? This is just us doing kata. All right, ready? Teki Shodan. And Yame. Very good. Okay, so that's all the kata up to this point, right? You may know a couple of other ones that we've done before. Basadai, Jion, maybe Kankudai. So it just depends on your current level as you're going through this course. All right, so it's a great way to, number one, you stretch and you warmed up your body. This is a great way to warm up and stretch your mind, okay? And again, working from different angles always helps because it does help your mind adapt. So you're not always, you can do this with your eyes closed. If you always do it here, I'm not gonna run into anything. I can go through the entire kata with my eyes closed. And when I do Ageuke, that third Ageuke, I know exactly where I am because I always do it from this starting point. So just change it up, all right? Remember to change it up just to give your mind something more challenging to kind of go through, especially if you're limited on space. All right, so now let's go ahead and work on some Kihon combinations, get our heart rate up, all right? So the first thing we're gonna do is start on the right side, or with our right kick. So we're gonna do, all right, so we'll start here. We'll step into, on my command, Gedo Mirai Kumite. Step here. All right, we're gonna do a Maiashi Maigeri, so that's a front leg front kick. Then a rear leg Maigeri. And that's it. Very simple. So, stepping into Gedo Mirai here. Front leg Maiashi, rear leg Maigeri. All right? That's simple. So, once you've done your Gedo Mirai Kumite here, you can bring your hands into Jukamai or a fighting position. So you can bring your hands up, kick, kick, and stop there. Draw back. All right? Because we're going to do this on this side and then we're going to switch to the other side. All right? So we're going to do 5 of these. We're going to switch to the other side and do 5 more. All right? I may do a couple from the side or maybe we'll add a couple more on the end. All right, so from here, yoi, and Gedo Mirai Kumite, hey! And I'll count these for us. So do these together with me. So Ichi, it's 1, Ni is 2. Step back. Gedo Mirai. Okay, that's exactly how this Kihon is going to go. This drill is going to go. So I'll call Gedo Mirai Kumite. Ichi is your front kick, front leg. Ni is your rear front leg kick. San, we'll go ahead and call it San, is step back into a Gedo Mirai. Okay, remember that you can keep your hands up for your kicks. I don't want you to put your hands on your hips or anything like that. So fighting stance is perfectly fine. If you want to open your hands, that's fine. If you want to keep them closed and tight in a fist, that's fine as well. All right, that's your decision. Okay. All right. So inches in time. Yoi. Gedo Mirai Kumite. Hey. Ready? On my count. Hands up. Each. Ni. Some. Again. Ready. Each. Ni. Some. Good. Hands up. Each. Ni. Some. 2 more. Ready. Each. Ni. Some. Good. 1 more. Ready. Each. Ni. Some. Yame. Very good. Now we're going to switch sides. Okay. So we step down into a left Gedo Mirai Kumite. This time we're going to step out into a right Gedo Mirai Kumite. That means your right leg is going to be your Maiashi Maigeri. Your left leg is going to be your other Maigeri. Okay? We're just switching up the side. Alright, I'm going to keep doing this from the same angle. Then we'll do 6. Alright? Actually, yeah, we'll do 6. I'll change my angle up just so you can do it, see it from a different side. And then we'll go at your speed and pace. Okay? Alright, so from Shizentai. Right Gedo Mirai Kumite on my command. Ready? Hajime. Alright, remember the count. Hands up. And each. Ni. Some. Ready? Each. Ni. Some. Alright, don't do what I just did there. I drew my second kick and I was thinking too hard, alright, about what I wanted to do. That second kick, you should come down to the front and then draw it all the way back. I was actually thinking of doing this and bringing it back, so don't do that, okay? Alright, still here, Gedo Mirai Kumite. Alright, hands up. 3 more, ready? Each. Ni. Some. Hands up. Each. Ni. Some. Hands up. Each. Ni. Some. 1 more. Ready? Each. Ni. Some. Yame. Alright, this time we're going to go at your own speed and pace. Alright, let's do 5 more each side. I'm going to turn for you. So again, your own speed and pace, right? I'm just gonna count to start. So ichi, go through it at your own speed and pace. Ni, go through it at your own speed and pace, right? 5 on this side, 5 on the other side, okay? All right, from here, ready? Stepping out into a left getter right kumite. And hajime. All right, on my count, at your own speed and pace. Ready? Each. Hands up. Knee. Hands up. Sum. Hands up. Yum. Hands up. Yum. Hands up. Last one. Ready? Yame. All right, let's go to the other side. Same drill, different leg. All right, that time we had our left leg forward. This time we're going with your right leg forward. Okay, I'll change direction maybe to here, just to give it a little bit something different. Okay, all right, so from Shizentai, ready? Stepping out into Geto Right Kumite on my command. Right, Geto Right Kumite, and hajime. Hands up. All right, I'm just going to count to start. This is your own speed and pace from here. Ready? Each. Hands up. Knee. Hands up. Sum. Hands up. Yum. Hands up. Go. Yame. All right, good. Good to kind of get your heart rate up. Good little kick drill that you can use both legs. Practicing that front kick, okay? That Mayashi, excuse me, that Mayashi Maigeri. All right. Now let's do the same thing, but add a knee Zuki punch. So it's a double punch. So it is a jab cross. Okay, so it should look something like this. From here, our hands are up. Kick, kick, punch, punch. Draw back. Okay, that's exactly what it should look like. First one on my count. All right, so it should look like this. Each, knee, sum, yum. All right, so it's a 4 count. That third now, instead of being drawing back into Geto Marai, you're doing your knee Zuki punch. Right, I'm counting that as 1. I'm not saying 1, 2, or san yon and then go. San is your knee Zuki punch. It is 1 Kihon technique. Okay. We'll start from here. All right, step out into Geto Marai Kumite on my command. Ready? Hajime. Hey. Jukamai. And I'll count these out for us. Ready? Each. Ni. Sum. Yum. Hands up. Ready? Each. Ni. Sum. Yum. Jukamai. Ready? Each. Ni. Sum. Yum. Jukamai. Let's do 2 more. Ready? Each. Ni. Sum. Yum. Jukamai. Last one. Ready? Each. Ni. Sum. Yum. And yame. All right, very good. Now we're going to switch sides again. Okay. I'm just going to go directly to you. How about that? All right, this time we're stepping out into a right Geto Marai Kumite. Ichi, ni, sum, yum. All right, you got that? Pretty straightforward. You're just changing your stance to begin with and changing the leg kicks from left to right. Okay. All right, yoi. And get him right from the tape. Hands up. On my count, ready? Each, knee, some, young. Hands up. Each, knee, some, young. Hands up. And each, knee, some, young. Hands up. 2 more, ready? Each, knee, some, young. Hands up, last one, ready? Each, knee, some, young. Yeah, man. All right, good job. Let's do that at your own speed and pace, okay? We're gonna try from this side. We'll do about 3 or 4 here. Go to the other side, about 3 or 4. Your own speed and pace. So when I call ichi, you're gonna go through all 4 movements. Kick, kick, nizuki, draw back into your geto mirai. All right, all 4 counts on 1. All right, yoi. All right, geto mirai kumite on my command. Ready? Geto mirai kumite. Hey. Jukamai. And each. Jukamai. Ready? Knee. And some. Ready? Young. Yummy. All right. Very good. Switching sides. At this time, whatever leg you had forward, switch it up. All right. Yoi. And on my command, get him right kumite. Okay. Remember, 1 count, all 4 movements. And you should have the opposite leg forward. Okay. Jukamai. And hajime. That was 1. Ready? Hands up, jukamai. And knee. Hands up. Ready? Some. Hands up. Last one. Ready? Young. Yummy. All right, great job. Great job. All right, so now let's drop that rear leg maigeri, that front leg maigeri, so drop the maiashi. This time, let's just do maigeri front kick with a nizuki, okay? Then we're gonna add something, all right? So just be ready. All right, so let's do, again, this is gonna be just a good Kihon workout. Let's do that. So we're gonna do it like 5 or 6 times, okay, on my count, and then on your count. All right, remember to switch it up. Actually, no, we're not gonna switch it up because we're gonna do this as a line drill. That makes sense because then we switch our legs back and forth. All right, maigeri, nizuki. All right, so for here, in geto mirai kumite, and we step into jukamai, maigeri, nizuki, 1, 2. Now you're on the other leg. Maigeri, nizuki, 1, 2. All right. Try to get that first punch to land on your target when your foot lands. All right. So it should be very synchronous. All right. Then here, rear leg, punch. When that leg lands, punch. All right. Remember your hip twist. So don't forget about that as part of this drill. All right, you're still throwing good Kihon techniques. I mean, you're still throwing good punches, so there should still be that hip twist with each technique. All right. So again, as a line drill, I'm going to come to you. Then we're going to go to this side. Then we're going to go to this side. All right. You should be able to get I should be able to get about 4. All right, so I'm gonna do 4 Moate, 4. Same thing when I start on those sides. So get ready for this one, all right? This is gonna tire you out. And yoi. And get over on my command, ready? Get over on take. Jukamai. And on my count, ready? My count just means 1, you do both techniques. All right, ready? Each. Knee. Some. I don't have the room for 4, so I'm going to Moate here. Hands up, Jukamai. Ready? Each. Knee. Some. And Moate. And yamen. All right, let's go to the sides. At least 3 is what I'm going for. If I have room for 4, I'll go for 4. So just listen for my count. If you're already off and you need to turn, go ahead and turn. All right, and then pick up the count. Ready? Get it right on the tape. Jukamai. And each. Knee. Some. Want it. Ready. Jukamai. Each. Knee. Some. Want it. Yeah, man. All right. One more time, other direction, other side. Ready. Get him right from the tip. Jukamai. And each. Knee. Some. 1. Ready. Each. Knee. Some. 1. Yame. All right, great. All right, let's do another just regular drill. Just pulling some Kihon techniques together. For this one, let's do, so this one we're going to start at Jukamai. All right, so we're going to start in your fighting stance. Okay. First move is going to be a leg check. Then Maigeri. Oizuki. Oizuki. All right, you got that? All on 1 count. All on 1 count. Okay? So when I say Ichi, you're going to go through that entire thing. All right, so what's that look like again? We do it from the side. All right, you're in Jukamai. Ichi. 1, leg check. 2, Maigeri. 3, Oizuki. 4, Oizuki. All right, remember, we're in Jukamai here. Hands up, guarding your face. All right, so don't pull your hands down to Hikite when you're doing your 2 Oizuki punches. Okay, this is an advanced class, fighting stance. Okay, this is your punch. All right, so I'll go from here. I should be able to get 2 of these before I Moate. So let's try 2, Moate, come back, 2, and then we'll go each side. All right, Jukamai on my command. Ready? Hajime. And ready? Each. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Back into Jukamai. Ready? Knee. Some. Yon. And Moate. Definitely underestimated the space that I have, so we're going 4. Ready? Each. Knee. Some. Yon. Moate. Yame. All right, very good. All right, so that leg check, people always ask, why are you doing a leg check? It could be a kick, somebody could be feigning a kick, all right? Whatever it is, you're kind of just stepping back, you're blocking your body, right? Your hands are still up here, so you're protecting
this area for something that may come higher, all right, but you're also protecting your body and even your leg. Say someone were to swing a pole, a broomstick, a pool stick, pool cue under, or try to go against your knee, that's just that quick leg check, okay? They swing that pool cue, you're going up, kicking, one, and then kicking, or punching, right? Driving them back, okay? So, because it's two Oizuki punches, right, not Oizuki, Gaikuzuki, you're driving them back. Kick, punch, punch, all driving forward, okay? Let's go from this side. Ready? Jukumai on my command. Ready? Hajime. All right, I'm just gonna count them out like I did this last time. Ready? Each, knee, so. All right, I'm gonna start that over because I don't know if I did it correctly the first time. I might have done Oizuki, Gaikuzuki, but it is Oizuki, Oizuki. All right, so it is two front punches. All right, let's try this again. And yoi, jukumai. And each. Ready? Knee. And latte. All right, so this we actually do have room to do only two. Where I messed up was doing the two punches. All right, so this is Oizuki, Oizuki. So remember, you're stepping through with your punches. All right, jukumai. Each. Knee. And latte. Now, man. Let's go to this side. Same thing. All right. Again, you're probably only going to have room for one, maybe two. All right. So turn, do it again, turn, do it again. If you only have room for one because you're very limited on space, okay, that's fine. All right. Leg check, kick, punch, punch, turn. Repeat. Leg check, kick, punch, punch. All right. If that's all you have, work with what you have. Okay. Ready. Jukumai on my command. Ready? Hajime. And each. Knee. And latte. Ready? Each. And knee. Latte. Yeah, man. All right, my apologies, kind of messed that one up a little bit with that first line drill. Moving forward, I kind of shortened it because I did Oizuki, Gaikuzuki, but it is two Oizuki punches, so just remember that. Punch, step through, punch, all right? All right, let's work a couple blocks, all right, but we're gonna move forward, all right? So, let's go from here. We'll step into a right Geto Morai Kumite. All right. Age uke, rising block. Maige, Kizamazuki or Oizuki punch. All right. So just kind of think about that. I guess maybe the biggest difference, right, in Oizuki and Kizamazuki is stance. All right. If you're in traditional Zen Dusdachi front stance, this is an Oizuki punch. If you're in Jukumai, this is an Oizuki punch. It's also Kizamazuki. It's a front punch, right? But this is leading with your front leg. Oizuki looks a lot like that Kizamazuki too, right? Okay. So just think about those things. Think about how you're integrating all of your techniques up to this point into more of a fighting stance, a fighting style, as opposed to traditional low, long stance, kata, and karate. All right. So, so again, let's go here. Step into Geto Morai Kumite. So we're going to do right Geto Morai Kumite. We step into a right Geto Morai Kumite. Age uke rising block. Oi or Maigeri, Kizamazuki, Jodan level. Right. Let's go Jodan level. All right. Then step back to the left gate upright kumite, right? Because that's where you would end. Hands back up. Or sorry, from here. Ageuke, kick, Jodan Kazamazuki. All right. Again, I'll do this from the side because this is going to be on one count, right? All of these techniques are on one count. So when I say ichi, you're doing the entire combination. So we step into our right gate upright kumite. Forward, Ageuke, Maige, Kazamazuki, Jodan. All right. Then you're from there. You step back to the left gate on and repeat Ageuke, Maige, Kazamazuki, Jodan level. Right? You're only going to be able to get 2 in, or I'm only going to be able to get 2 in based on the space that I have. So I'm going to do 2, Mawate, come back, go to that side, then we're going to close out class with kata again. Okay, ready? All right, gate upright kumite on my command, right. Gate upright kumite, ready? Hajime. All right, Ageuke, Maige, Kazamazuki. Ready? Each. And knee. Mawate. You should be on the right gate on. Ready? Each. Knee. Mawate. All right, from the sides. Same exact thing. Single count, the entire technique. So again, it's on your speed, right? I'm just counting when you're starting, right? Stepping under the right gate, right kumite on my command. Ready? Hajime. Ageuke, Maige, Kazamazuki. Step back into your gate on. Ready? Hajime. Each. Knee. Mawate. Ready. Each. And knee. Mawate. Yame. All right, let's do it again from the other side. Listen for my count again. Think about what you're doing. Ready? Right gate upright kumite on my command. And hajime. And each. Knee. Mawate. Each. Knee. Mawate. Yame. All right. Very good. Okay. So we went through a couple Kihon techniques, a couple Kihon drills, line drills. Just again, getting into that fighting stance, that fighting mode, getting your heart rate up, getting you to move. That's basically what this class is all about. All right. Let's go ahead and finish up, kind of cool down with kata. All right. So let's start with teki and move back down through the ranks until we're finished. Right, ready? Try not to take a break here. Try not to grab water. Try not, stay in the moment here. Okay, let's come back to center. All right, ready? Take the shoulder. All right, your own speed and pace, but go a little slow here. We're cooling down. Ready? Hajime. and yame. I was going pretty slow there. You probably kept up if you didn't finish before me. Let's go ahead and move into hand godan. All right. I'll do all of mine from here for this. All right, so hand godan, a little slow. All right, breathe. Think about your techniques as you go through these. Ready? Hand godan. And hajime. And yame. All right, let's get right back into it. Hand sandan, ready? Hand sandan. And hajime. Ai! Very good. All right, I skipped yandan, right, because we're counting down. So I did teki, godan, sandan. Let's skip nidan. Let's go ahead and finish up with hand shodan. All right, kind of getting on the cusp of being a little long in class. So let's go ahead and do hand shodan to finish up. Go slow with this one. All right, go slow. Feel your breath catching up. Get your heart rate to slow down. Go through this kata as a meditation. Okay, ready? Let's go through the protocol together, just to get a good pace set. Yoidachi, subidachi, re, yoi, hand shun. Slow speed, ready? Hajime. All right, yame. If you're going slower than me, very good. Good for you. All right. All right, so let's come back to center. Yoi. Misudachi. Ren. Yoi. And seiza. All right, today's meditation. Just pick any one of those Kihon drills that we went through, those line drills, and kind of go through them slowly in your mind. All right, I want you to think about timing. I want you to think about synchronicity. All right, so maybe when you make that rear leg maigeri, as it comes down, you're making that kazamazuki or that oizuki. All right, just think about one of those drills, kind of pick them out, and go through it a few times in your head. Ready? Mokuso. Mokusoyame. Sensei Nuri. And tate. Yoi. Sugurachi. Right? Yoi. Os. All right. Thank you all for joining me for this class. Hope you got a good workout in. It's a great class to kind of just fall back to say, hey, I just want to get a general workout in, not trying to learn something today. Just want to get in a good karate workout. Great video to come back to. All right. So thank you for joining me. We'll see you in the next video.